Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu invited all UN personnel working inside Israel to a seminar on Jewish history. His invitation followed a recent resolution by the UN agency UNESCO that calls Israel, quote, an occupying power and leaves out the Jewish people's biblical connection to the Temple Mount. Chris Mitchell brings us that story now from Jerusalem.
The UN Special Envoy to the Middle East declined Netanyahu's invitation, but the Prime Minister's spokesman said the seminar would go on.
Absolutely. We're going to hold it, and we hope that a lot of diplomats come. We may even live stream it, perhaps to show folks at home.
I'm holding the UNESCO resolution on Jerusalem. It calls Israel the occupying power and also condemns Israel for its alleged aggression against Muslim worshippers. It cites the al-Aksa Mosque and the Harim al-Sharif, but makes no mention of the Temple Mount or the 4,000-year-old history of the Jewish people in Jerusalem.
The Temple Mount isn't just any site. It's the single holiest site to the Jewish people and has been so for thousands of years. So denying the link between the Jewish people and the Temple Mount is tantamount to saying you don't belong here.
The UNESCO resolution referred to the Western Wall as the al-buraq Plaza. The Western Wall was the outer retaining wall of the Temple Mount in the time of Jesus. It criticized Israeli archaeological digs in the area and also blamed Israel for violence on the Temple Mount last fall, but didn't mention the actions of Muslim rioters. Key said the seminar is meant to correct the record.
Well, the Prime Minister wanted to expose the truth about the Temple Mount, perhaps give a refresher history course about the Jewish people and their connection to this land and the Temple Mount, because it spans back thousands of years.
He said the resolution makes peace more difficult.
The fact that a UN body is denying that link between the Jewish people and the Temple Mount actually makes peace harder, because peace is based off respect and understanding. And this shows neither respect for history nor an understanding of the Jewish people.
More than 40 nations voted for the resolution on Jerusalem. The U.S. voted against it. Chris Mitchell, CBN News, Jerusalem.